Getting started with coding, a comprehensive guide. Welcome to coding. Starting something new can feel overwhelming, but I'll walk you through everything you need to know to begin your journey. Understanding what coding is. Coding is simply writing instructions that computers can understand and execute. Think of it like writing a recipe. You're telling the computer exactly what steps to follow to achieve a result. Different programming languages are like different spoken languages, each with their own syntax and use cases. Choosing your first programming language. For absolute beginners, I'd recommend starting with Python. It reads almost like English, has a gentle learning curve, and is incredibly versatile. You can use it for web development, data analysis, automation, artificial intelligence, and much more. Other good beginner options include JavaScript, great for web development, or Ruby. Setting up your environment. You'll need two things, a text editor or IDE, integrated development environment, where you write code, and the language itself installed on your computer. For Python, download it from python.org. For a text editor, VS Code is excellent and free. It's what most professionals use. Install VS Code from code.visualstudio.com, then add the Python extension from within VS Code. Learning the fundamentals. Every programming language shares core concepts. Start by learning variables, containers that store information, data types, numbers, text, true/false values, operators, doing math or comparing things, conditionals, if/then logic, loops, repeating actions, and functions. Reusable blocks of code. These building blocks combine to create everything from simple scripts to complex applications. Where to learn. Free resources are abundant. FreeCodeCamp offers interactive lessons, Code Academy provides hands-on practice, and YouTube channels like Programming with Mosh have excellent beginner tutorials. The official Python documentation has a great tutorial as well. Pick one resource and stick with it rather than jumping around. Each will teach the same fundamentals in slightly different ways. Practice consistently. Coding is a skill you build through practice, not memorization. Aim to code for 30 to 60 minutes daily rather than cramming on weekends. Start with tiny projects, a calculator, a number-guessing game, a to-do list. Gradually increase complexity as you gain confidence. Don't worry about building the next Facebook. Focus on understanding how things work. When you get stuck. Getting stuck is normal and happens to everyone, even experienced developers. When you encounter an error, read the error message carefully. It usually tells you what went wrong. Google the error message with your programming language name. Stack Overflow will likely have someone who faced the same issue. Learning to debug and search for solutions is actually one of the most important coding skills. Building good habits early. Write clean, readable code from the start. Use meaningful variable names, not just x or temp. Add comments explaining why you're doing something, not just what you're doing. Break problems into smaller pieces rather than trying to solve everything at once. Save your work frequently and consider learning Git for version control once you're comfortable with basics. What success looks like. Don't compare yourself to others. Your only competition is yourself from yesterday. If you can write a program today that you couldn't write last week, you're making progress. Coding involves a lot of trial and error. Looking things up and feeling confused. This is completely normal, even for professionals. The key is to start simple and build gradually. You don't need to understand everything immediately. Code along with tutorials, experiment by changing things to see what happens, and most importantly, enjoy the process of creating something from nothing. Every expert programmer started exactly where you are now. What type of programs are you most interested in building? That might help me point you toward more specific resources.